Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. We're going to talk a little bit about the price of JASMY. Okay. The possible price action of JASMY. There's a lot of discourse going around about it right now. And one of the biggest reasons for that is you have two different sides uh, of a situation in terms of price predictions for JASMY. Okay. So you have one side that is people like myself, Jesse, um, Spencer from Jasmy US, Max, right? People who have been following Jasmy as a project for years now, who cover it on a daily basis, literally a daily basis, right? Um, who have done magnitudes of research into every aspect and every layer of everything that Jasmy does, okay? Which is why you guys watch this channel, right? Um, so we know everything that's going on. And then you have another side who is throwing out price predictions that are different, um, who haven't done any research into the project, who just simply went to CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko and saw, right? They saw 50 billion supply. This is the amount of research that they've done, right? They go like this. They see 50 billion supply. They see the current market cap. They see the price. And then they spit out a price prediction. That's how they do it. They don't do any research into the company, anything like that, right? And a lot of them are saying things like, oh, Jasmy to get to a dollar, something like for Jasmy to get to a dollar would have to be a 50 billion dollar market cap or something like that, right? And it can never do that. It can never do that. Or sorry, no, sorry. My bad. 10 billion. It'd have to be a $10 billion market cap, something along those lines. Okay. They say, oh, that's impossible. That's not even realistic. I'm going to show you why that is realistic. Okay. Couple reasons. One, let's go through the first part of it. Okay. The fact that they don't do any research, the fact that they don't know what the company's doing, the fact that they don't know about the personal data locker, the PDL, they don't know about the lockup with the company. Okay. Two different lockups are taking place, guys. Okay. You have the lockup from the company, which will be an accumulative effect over time. And we covered yesterday how they're already talking, slowly leaking information about how they're looking into collaborating with the exchanges in regards to the lockup. Okay. Now, in saying that, part two, the PDL, the personal data locker. To be able to use the personal data locker to monetize your data for companies to buy your data, they have to lock up Jasmy coins, which means they're taken out of circulation, right? Now, all that said, we're aiming for a 75 to 85% TVL, which is a total value locked, which is the amount of max supply that's taken out of circulation. So when you take out, let's just say 85%, okay? When you take 85% of 50 billion out, what do you have left? You have, I think, around 15 billion coins, something like that, right? So you're going from 50 billion, 50, to 15 billion, 15, okay? So your whole mathematical equation is immediately thrown right out the window because you were doing your math based on a 50 billion circulating supply. Now, because of the PDL, which is a crucial part of what Jasmy's doing, it's not an if tokens will be locked up. Just to clear that out of the way right away before that question is even asked. Yeah, but who says tokens are going to be locked up? Tokens have to be locked up. It's not optional for the PDL to be used. Okay. So for there to be no lockup, that would have to mean that zero people, zero companies are using Jasmy's technology. Zero, not one. Not one person is using Jasmy's technology. Not one person, not one company, not one institution. Okay? Does that sound realistic to you? Right? They already have companies onboarding to utilize the PDL. They already have tens of thousands of people waiting to utilize the personal data locker to monetize their information. Okay, so just to kick that question right out of the room, because I know it'll get asked by somebody who's reaching for FUD, right? Um, so again, we're back to we're playing with the number 85. Okay. Uh, and to kind of nip another question in the butt right away, well, who says it's realistic to get around 75 to 85% TVL? Well, as Jesse and I just covered this morning, if you're saying that it's unrealistic for a company to reach around an 80% on average TVL, we just watched Cardano do it in the last bull run. So there goes that excuse, right? It's not unrealistic. It's not undoable because Cardano just did it, right? And that's when they had no smart contracts, no DEX, no one building on their platform. They reached about an 82% TVL, something like that. So there goes that excuse, right? Um, so now you go with you go with a 15 billion circulating supply because 85% TVL. What do you think that does to your mathematical equation in terms of what the market cap has to be a dollar when there only has to be a 15 billion supply instead of a 50, right? Your whole mathematical equation has just been blown completely out of the water because you didn't do any research into what the company's doing, right? You didn't look into the technology. That's kind of, that's kind of where it's at. So in saying that, okay, now let's say for the sake of argument's sake that there is no TVL, 0% TVL. Nobody's using Jasmy as personal data locker. Nobody's locking up any tokens. The company's not locking up any tokens. Let's say there's zero TVL and there's still a 50 billion circulating supply. Okay, follow me on this. Jasmy can't get to a dollar because it would need to be a $10 billion market cap. That's what I'm reading. That's what people are saying. Okay. So, so I'm just responding to what people are saying here. So let's look at it for a second here. Jasmy cannot reach a $10 billion market cap. Well, right now it's a $1.8 billion market cap. Okay. I could see how it would need to climb. One factor is that there's only 64,000 wallets, right? So we're going to run a parallel here. Okay. Follow me on this. We're going to run a parallel with Shiba Inu. So, and guys, before I say anything, not bashing Shiba Inu. I actually like Shiba Inu. I made a lot of money with Shiba Inu in the last bull run. This is just for comparison purposes, okay? Not fighting sheep here. So Shiba Inu in the last bull run had zero utility. It has some now, but it's still very, very low compared to where it was in the bull run. So right now, being low, SHIB has an $18.31 billion market cap. And it was higher when it had no utility, right? It was much higher than that. So in saying that, your argument would have to be that a project like Jasmy with so much utility, and you would know exactly what I'm talking about when I say so much utility if you did your research, right? So if you're claiming you did your research, you would know exactly what I'm saying. So a company like Jasmy with so much research, biomedical labs, partnerships with companies like Toyota, so many different branches that of industries they're branching off into, right? We cover it all the time. You guys know what I'm talking about. A company with this much utility cannot reach a $10 billion market cap, but a project with zero utility can reach almost a $20 billion market cap. It is perfectly reasonable to think that Jasmy can reach a $10 billion market cap, can reach almost half of what Shiba Inu's market cap is. Jasmy could absolutely do that. So even if there was no lockup, no PDL, no TVL, okay, Jasmy could still get to a dollar very easily with a $10 billion market cap. That's not unrealistic at all. It's less than 9 billion away. And it's half of what Shiba Inu's is right now. So you're telling me in the peak of a bull run, with trillions and trillions of dollars. This next market cycle's market cap for the digital asset space is probably going to be somewhere between 10 and 15 trillion dollars. You're telling me you don't think that Jasmy can reach a 10 billion, just a $10 billion market cap? I think they can. I absolutely think they can. I think that after this month, we could see a very, very significant jump in the market cap of Jasmy with the PDL launching, the Jasmy chain launching. And if that goes according to plan, they get taken out of the innovation zone in April. They have the carbon credits exchange launching this month. They have their lockup starting this month. With all of this stuff happening, I think the market cap could jump uh, could jump significantly higher just based on all those catalysts happening in the next 2 months, in my opinion. I don't know what you guys think, but that is the breakdown, guys. That is why Jasmy can very easily hit $1, in my opinion, in this bull run, right? Let me know what you guys think. Again, I'm just going off basing what I'm saying is based off the things people are saying in the comments. Okay. So just to show you that you're wrong, right? To be no, not to put too fine a point on it. And I would encourage that you do your research when you're doing price predictions on these projects, because as Jesse and I like to say, details matter, right? And in this case is a perfect example of why details matter. So that is my argument as to why, not my argument, but that is my position on why I think Jasmy can very easily reach $1 in this market cycle. Let me know what you guys think, guys, in the comments down below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, because we're always bringing you the latest and greatest alpha. Click the join button, guys, to become a member of the channel, get support for your portfolio, get help rounding it out, get microcap gem live streams on Sundays with the members, get help with your exit strategies for the bull run. Make sure you're able to take your profits properly and stuff like that. Don't get wrecked. Join the Discord, and once again, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.